A few days ago, Real Madrid fans were treated to a match between the legends of Real Madrid and FC Porto on the Santiago Bernabéu pitch. Though the final result wasn't a victory, the dream of seeing a lineup of great stars reunite became a reality. Casillas stood out in goal, Carlos showed his agility and explosiveness, while Zidane was as graceful as fine wine with his delicate touches. Across generations, Real Madrid remains a team with consistently high-quality players. Their philosophy of play is rarely overly complicated. It usually serves as a platform for the stars to showcase their abilities to the fullest. Returning to the current glory of Real Madrid, even when they have to pause to represent their national teams, their special aura remains evident. The first international friendly matches of March have just concluded, and as usual, many Real Madrid players continue to receive praise from fans and pundits alike. One notable example is Toni Kroos, who displayed his military-like style in his return to the national team after a 4-year hiatus, only to return as the savior of the German midfield. It's quite a dramatic storyline for Toni Kroos. At the age of 34, he may not be young anymore, but to provide an assist just 7 seconds into his return match is truly a rarity. The German team lacked a player who could command the midfield, a true steel spirit on the field, and in this regard, even though Gundogan is accustomed to the captain's duties, he must admire Toni Kroos's influence on his return day. It's fantastic to have Toni by my side. There aren't many creative players in European football with his qualities. I expect a lot from him, and I think we'll play well together. With 89 minutes of play, 145 touches, and a 95% passing accuracy rate, Toni Kroos's value is evident, akin to the backbone of the German team with every ball advancement. Not every player met expectations in the match against France, but Kroos always shines, as pointed out by Nagelsmann. Kroos has shown significant progress in his off-the-ball movement. Once underrated as a defensive midfielder, after years of being deployed as a single pivot at Real Madrid out of necessity, it has become a habit and now a trademark of Toni Kroos. His exceptional long passes, long-range shots, and timely interceptions are qualities that his younger teammate Tchouameni probably isn't pleased to face after that match. Kroos is indeed excellent, and his usual partner in midfield wearing the Real Madrid jersey is Luka Modric. Modric has long been regarded as the soul of Croatian football. They reached third place in the World Cup in both 2018 and 2022, with a significant contribution from the outstanding 38-year-old player who also captains the team. This season, Modric has only started in 12 La Liga matches for Real Madrid, as he embarks on his final journey before bidding farewell to a glittering football career. Real Madrid will need more time to prepare for this phase, while Croatia faces uncertainty. The national team recently won a penalty shootout against Tunisia, showing continued issues in attack but dominating in possession. For a long time, Zlatko Dalic's midfield trio of Mateo Kovacic, Brozovic, and captain Luka Modric has been unyielding. However, they struggle to find a replacement for the role in attack left vacant by Mario Mandzukic. More challenges arise as the team lacks the influential presence that has carried them for so long. Croatia is hopeful for a miraculous outcome in Modric's final season with the national team, perhaps even followed by his retirement announcement. Representing Real Madrid's attacking force are 3 names from the land of Samba: Vinicius Rodrigo, and since July this year, Endrick from Palmeiras. Brazil faced England under the leadership of their head coach, Dorival Jr., who had just taken charge officially for the first time. The remnants of Fernando Diniz' era were still evident with 3 consecutive losses. How would they overcome these difficulties? The most prominent yet regrettable aspect of Brazil in that match was their attack, which created 7 goal-scoring opportunities throughout the 90 minutes. Scoring only 1 goal might seem modest for Brazil, regardless of the opponent being the 3 Lions. Vinicius missed several opportunities created by his teammates, lacking a bit of luck to finish off the opponents himself. Then, the sudden appearance of Endrick from the bench changed the game. It was his first goal since being called up to the national team at the end of last year. He became the youngest Brazilian to score at Wembley. Vinicius seemed quite unlucky, but regarding Rodrigo, it's fair to say that he played well, pressing intensely and creating some notable chances for his team. With Endrick officially joining in the summer, there will be more confidence in Real Madrid continuing to dominate all fronts. A notable face from Real Madrid in this national team call-up is Arda Guler, often dubbed the Messi of Turkey. He joined Real Madrid for $20 million at the beginning of the year, but spent most of his time on the sidelines due to a long-term injury. Just as the return of Eden Hazard brought hope, recent days have seen positive signs for Arda Guler. He scored his first goal for the team in a 4-0 victory against Celta Vigo, coming on in the 89th minute and scoring in the 94th minute. In the match against Osasuna, Guler entered the field slightly earlier in the 85th minute and almost scored again in the 94th minute with a shot hitting the opponent's crossbar from the middle of the field. Guler's call-up to the Turkish national team is understandable, but he hasn't gained immediate trust to start in the team's fourth appearance. Guler only had about 30 minutes to showcase his skills, facing a stronger Hungary team, which made it challenging for the 19-year-old attacking-minded player. He faced issues with inaccurate crosses and failed to create significant opportunities. However, with a 100% success rate in dribbles and a 7-7 success rate in duels, it shows progress for the player despite a challenging start to the season. Since Ronaldo's departure, Real Madrid's status, both in terms of performance and attractiveness, may have diminished compared to a prolonged period of success. However, it didn't take long for Real to once again become the #1 destination, a powerhouse not only in terms of brand, but also in the quality of its players. Even a new soul of the team, Jude Bellingham, is following in Ronaldo's footsteps to become the next superstar cherished by fans in every match. The consistent quality of Real Madrid's personnel has always been a hallmark across generations. They don't necessarily rely on the latest tactics or revolutionary thinking to become great. Real Madrid's strength lies in the fundamental aspects of a team, the character of each player, even when they are not playing together on the international stage. The value of these individuals continues to be evident, with significant influence from veterans like Luka Modric to teenage players like Endrick. Clearly, among the royal players, there are very few who are truly ordinary.